All right, hello YouTube. I wanted to put this video out marking us as safe for the moment. Uh, However, we went out very early, so we were there when the grocery store opened so we could get food for the day. Uh, and for those of you who see this the first time, we are in Colombia, South America, and boy, there we're going through problems here. And you can go back and look at some of the past videos and see the carnage that these people have performed and zero justice for any actions that anyone commits against Americans and threat of Americans being thrown in prison, American minor children being thrown in prison at 15 and 16 years old. Uh, but I do want to mark us as safe right now. We are okay at the moment. However, when we went over to the grocery store, they got guards everywhere here. You can't, there's just guards all over the place because these people don't know how to act. And most people do, but the lower percentage that don't face no consequences for anything they do. And if a good person fights back, they do face consequences. Anybody in any neighborhood that's wanting order and decency, there ends up a lot of trouble coming to. So uh, we went up to the grocery store, and those of you that, if you do know the incident yesterday, we got these two 20-year-old punks, drug addict punks, that's been giving us trouble. They're twins, they're twin brothers. And one of them was up there yesterday morning, and he came at me, and I pepper sprayed him. So we're up there. I told the guard, "Thank you very much for doing anything to help us, even saying anything." "Oh, well, that's a personal problem. You have to handle that in the court that doesn't exist." Crazy. Uh, so then he went on to say that Joe and I were the aggressors because I pepper sprayed the boy when he came at me before the boy did anything to him. Folks, I got a plate in my neck, probably about 4 to 6 inches back here, and I'm not going to play around and let somebody come on me and beat me and pummel me. I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. If we get into the beating and pummeling, I plan on whoever's beating and pummeling going where I go, following right with me. And so it's just amazing that this whole society is just totally backwards. Totally backwards. We've got, I don't know, a rotation of 10 or 12 guards here. They won't do nothing to help you. As a matter of fact, they were telling the boys when we go outside, they're calling, one of the female guards out here is calling to let the boys know, hey, they're out in the street. And they're going out in the street, they're throwing bottles at us. They're cracking off beer bottles and threatening to stab us with them. And yesterday I buckled up on the guy. I ran him into his house, and we're not going to run no more. We're not going to hide no more. And that's why I'm asking all of you to keep abreast of us. I'm going to tell you all something, and this may sound discriminatory. I really don't care how it sounds. I come from a long line of men who served in the military, many of which died or were very gravely wounded, trying to fight for justice and freedom. At least that's what they thought they were fighting for. That's what they spilled their blood for. And I'm not going to let these people walk all over me nor my son. I was rattled a week ago because the law came and shook us down and threatened my minor son with 3 years in prison, told him he'd never see light in the USA. They didn't give a damn whether he was a U.S. citizen, which he is or not. And that I would either be deported or I wouldn't see the light of day back home. And we were just sitting at a table at a business. So, to turn the neighbors against us, they went out there and shut the business down. So, these people hate us. These Colombians hate us, and we should not allow them into Western Europe, including Spain. Y'all should not allow these people in. I know France hates them, literally hates them. And North America needs to cut the mess out too. I've met a lot of people here, but the fact is that these people don't love each other. When COVID happened, we helped so many people. My wife is a school teacher. She was able to work remotely from home, teaching the kids. We had income, and I'm sick. I got a lot of physical problems, and but yet we helped as many of these families as we could. I mean, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people, maybe thousands, over a 6 or 8 month period. We kept food with diapers. I was buying antibiotics. I had guys coming the side of, or ladies and guys coming with the side of their face out to here swollen. Couldn't even afford antibiotics for a mouth infection, and would have died. People commonly die here of just simple mouth infections because they can't afford nothing. And it's a 2-class system here. You got an upper class that just beats down everybody else. And they're very discriminatory. They're very hateful. And I'm going to tell you something. It's turned me discriminatory towards them. And the way I'm thinking is this. I'm seeing everything for the real reality it is fully right now, that these people don't love each other. There's something terrible, satanic going on here. I don't think the same thing is going on in Mexico. I have known thousands of Mexicans in my lifetime. I worked with them. They've worked for me. Just 25 or 30 years of work relationships with Mexicans. And they don't act like this. They don't act like this. So I just want to mark as safe now. Maybe later in the day I'll do one more video. I know this is veering away from the boxing, but you all keep abreast. Joe is still, it's Sunday. He won't train today, but he is still training daily. We take the Cus D'Amato approach here, that what makes a great champion is a guy who can keep going through all the world trouble going on with himself. And we're doing that. So we just want everybody to keep abreast of us. If we're not on here for a couple of days, get to calling the State Department in Washington, because something is wrong. And I have a feeling that this week they'll come get us, and they'll probably come get us in the middle of the night, depending upon how they feel that the neighbors will react to it. If they feel that any of the neighbors will stand up for us, they won't come get us during the day. They'll come get us in the middle of the night. There's no justice here. No justice. And we got to quit giving our money. Europe needs to quit giving their money, and we need to quit mixing with and allowing these people into our abodes as well. And we're trying like hell to get the hell up out of here, and I just want everybody to know that. Want to tell you all that are watching and looking closely at us, much love to you and thanks to you for looking at what's going on. This is affecting Joe very deeply, and he doesn't deserve this. A straight A student, one of the best 16-year-old boxers in the world, probably the best, and nobody should be going through mess like this.